A philosopher sits atop a mountain, pondering smart cities of the future.
These future cities are predicted to be smart. But what makes them so? One might assume that technology is what makes them smart, seeing as people have lived in cities for millennia and no one has called those cities smart before. So our technology will have developed to the point where we can consider the city itself to be a kind of intelligent entity. But what will people do in a city where conceivably most of the things people now do for work are automatically carried out on their behalf? Sure, new and unforeseeable kinds of jobs will result from the automation revolution, but when our technology are able to encroach so heavily on what we understand to be our roles as thinkers and contextually aware agents, what is left for humans of low to average social status to do? Such a city would put a lot of people out of work, leaving the owners of the smart industry to rule as if they were gods among mortals.
Just then, a tear in the space-time continuum opens up, and a vision of an urban landscape comes into view through the rift. A fearsome-looking robotic man stands in the foreground.
Who are you? What world is this?
My name is Murphy. Welcome to Detroit, citizen.
Detroit? I knew it had a bit of a reputation, but I had no idea it was this bad there.
The year is 2044, and unemployment is normative. Things have been bad in Detroit for a long time, but now poverty and crime also rack every other urban center.
Oh, I see what's going on. This is a vision of smart cities to come. It doesn't quite seem right to me now that I look upon it. This reality seems cartoonishly pessimistic. Surely there would be some effort among humans to share the fruits of automated labor. If employment cannot be guaranteed and machines do all the work, then a basic income should be granted to all, should it not?
I cannot argue with that logic. Good day.
Suddenly, the rift begins to shimmer and pulse with cosmic music. Murphy and the grim depiction of Detroit fade from view. The pulsing slows, and another image comes into view. The philosopher is now face to face with a small blond man. The man's mouth is agape. He holds a vacant stare. Behind him lie the majestic urban ruins of a long-lost empire.
What an interesting looking person.
YOLO!
Hello there. What's your name?
YOLO!
YOLO. What a terrific name. Can you explain the city behind you, YOLO?
YOLO! YOLO swag! LMAO! SMH! Ruffle mouse selfie stick!
I don't quite follow. Can you understand me?
Totes! Whatevs! STFU! Just then, a mustachioed man enters the vision through the rift.
Now, YOLO, show some courtesy.
YOLO!
Good afternoon. I am H.G. Wells. How is it that you come to be in my story?
As far as I can tell, it seems to be some collision of the astral projection of our imaginations. Can you tell me what it is I'm looking at? Is YOLO human?
YOLO is technically human. He is an LOI, the evolutionary product of 800,684 years of socialist living. As an individual, he possesses neither drive nor desire. He has no imagination nor curiosity. Without uncertainty, danger, and hard work occupying them, humans degenerate into dim-witted, empty blanks you see before you. His appearance in your vision may have something to do with the nonsense about free money you were espousing. Sounds like a recipe for widespread parasitism, if you ask me. We'll all be YOLOs before long.
YOLO!
With all due respect, Mr. Wells, your thoughts on human degeneration and arguments based in eugenics may have been credible in your time, but I'm talking about life and society in a smart city. A city which presumably differentiates itself by solving the problems that have gone unsolved in cities of previous ages. Since you've been dead a while, let me catch you up on a recent example. In 2008, the United States government responded to a financial crisis by awarding money to agents who had recklessly, if not criminally, administered financial assets. Yet it is still not accepted that ordinary citizens, the most needy, should be given a basic income because such a handout would be an incentive to not look for work. Now imagine there is no work to be had because it is all carried out by automated systems. Incentive to work is a human trait. We will find new intellectual challenges, perhaps through the creation and immersion in virtual game worlds.
Yes, well, you kind of lost me there at the end, but you may have a point, assuming the automation part holds true. However, I cannot agree with you because dead people cannot truly change their minds. Good day, sir.
YOLO and H.G. Wells fade from view, and a dimensional rift shimmers anew. A new image comes into focus of two immense people lounged in recliners with screens hovering in front of their faces. They are engaged in an ongoing conversation and don't seem to notice that the rift has opened.
My DPS isn't high enough to take on that dragon over there. I'm going to have to relog with my main.
Roger that, Phyllis. I'm going to head back to the cave entrance and re-equip with frost-resistant armor and, hello there. Hello? Can you tell me about your world? Hold on, Phil. Something annoying is happening IRL.
I know. I hear it too. Super annoying. What do you want, Shimmery Box Man?
Nothing. I think I know where this is going. Investing time and energy in virtual worlds does not mean that the interaction in the tangible world loses value. Work can take any form, and people will always find something to work at, though it may not be the means by which they earn a living. Work will become a means of finding fulfillment, not survival. Not saying there's anything wrong with being a game-playing blob person. I'm just pointing out that it isn't inevitable.
Whatever, dude. If you want into the clan, we're taking applications for elven mages.
The rift shimmers a last time, and a city appears, which is as diverse as any before, with the exception that there are no longer any poor. This city looks like any other, but with more parks, pools, artist lofts, and music venues. The streets are a little more populated, and the people seem quite happy.
It's almost as if the smart part of smart cities is just as much about smart social policies as it is about technology.
And with that, the philosopher leaps through the portal and descends into the city for a closer look.